Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a room tour. I recently just did a video me decorating my room for the fall season, and today I thought I would go more in depth about where things are from, where I got things and stuff, and talking a little bit more about my room, because in that last video I showed you guys the fall things, but now I'm going to show you where things came from. I'm gonna put a little disclaimer, my room's not totally done because there's a few things of which I will mention in this video when I get to those parts, but there's a few things I need to finish up. I'm like looking at one right now that I need to finish, which I'm hoping to finish within a couple of days here. Yeah, I might have to add clips to this video, we'll see, because I'm getting it this week, and by the time this video is going up, it's going up in a couple of days after, I believe. Yeah, it's going up the week after. So let's just jump into the room tour, I guess. All right, let's get started. So this is the back of my door, and then we're just gonna go this way. There's nothing on this wall. And then we have the shelf. The shelf is from like a local furniture shop. They basically make furniture and then you can paint it whatever color you wanted. And I've had this since I was like a little kid, so I've had this thing for years. And then it has 4 hooks with, I just have some jewelry and then my purse on it. But above that, we have some fall decor. This pumpkin, which is from Target. This orange pumpkin, which is also from Target. And then this little tray thing that I made. This tray thing is from Hobby Lobby and Michael's, I believe. And then the A is from Dollar Tree. And then we have this glass jar with some leaves in it. The glass jar is from Target, while the leaves are from, I think, Michael's. And then we just have this music sign, which is from Hobby Lobby. And then we just have some fairy lights, which I think are from Target, I believe. We just have a little music definition sign, which is from, I want to say Hobby Lobby, I want to say. Yeah, I think that's where that's from. And then we have my closet, which is right next to that sign. And above that, we just have these little, like, leaves kind of attached. I just took like a jute string and then just tied it between 2 like areas and then put a bunch of like leaves with clothespins. And I think, like I said, everything is from Michael's for that. And then we just have this music sign, just says the music company Live Music Nightly, which is from Hobby Lobby. Next to the closet, we just have this full-length mirror, which, as you can clearly see, this is a crazy way of filming this video, but it's the only way I can film this video. And yeah, I don't have a mic for my camera right now, so I'm using my Blue Yeti, which is also attached to my computer, which I have to move around my room, which is super fun. But anyway, this is a full-length mirror that I own. I don't think I've ever talked about this full-length mirror, but this full-length mirror is something newer in my room, which is from Walmart. And then below that, we just have this white fuzzy rug, which is from, I want to say, Hobby Lobby? Yeah, I think it's from Hobby Lobby. And then next to the mirror, we just have this wooden stool, which is from Walmart, and it was wooden, and then I painted it white. And then on that is some fall decor. The pumpkin that actually lights up, but it's super bright, so that's why it's not on. But that is from Hobby Lobby. And then the little pumpkin next to it, which we've seen already, which is also from Hobby Lobby. And then we have this candle, which is from Target. It's by the brand Threshold. And the scent is pumpkin spice cupcakes. Yeah. And then we're moving over to my bed. Here's my bed. My bedding is from Ross, which, but when I bought it, I was a fan of it, but now I'm not. It's reversible, so you can switch it to the white side. I don't like it because it's not fluffy enough that I would want, and that's why I don't really like it, so I'm looking for a new one. Also, this little one decided to clog the heck out of the white side, so I can't really use the white side, which is super annoying, but yeah, thanks to her. So we have these more tan colored pillowcases. These are pillowcases that I had my mom help me make because I can't sew for the life of me. But we have these tan neutral toned pillowcases which are from, the fabric is from Joann's, but obviously Joann's went out of business, but I'm sure you can find it at like any fabric store or online. And then we have these orange pillowcases, which are, the fabric is from Hobby Lobby. And then we have this white pillow, which is from Target. And then the Thankful pillow is also from Target as well. And then we have this headboard, which is somewhat newer in my room. The headboard is something that I found on Pinterest, fell in love with it, and then I asked my mom if she could help me make it. And she was like, yeah, I could totally make that. It'd be really easy. And then we made it, and it's real. Now it's in my room. The only thing was, I think they stained it or something because you could see the wood grains. We decided to paint it, or I decided to paint it, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things in my room. And on top of it, we created this like a little shelf. I can add stuff on top if I wanted to, and I'm super happy I went with that because, like, look at that. That's so cute. Honestly. And then for Christmas, you guys will see that probably soon once the Christmas stuff comes up. But we just have this little fall garland, which the garland is from Michael's, and then I strung some LED Bluetooth lights through it, which are from Amazon. And above that, we have this little sign. This sign we actually made. I found this and I thought it was super cool, and we got it printed up on a canvas, but it basically just says, sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't. It isn't in my blood, which is some lyrics to a song that really means a lot to me. It's by a song by Shawn Mendes called In My Blood. And yeah, we got it printed here, and I have it above my bed because there's a story to it, which I might get into at a later time. It got dark in here for a second. Wow, it got dark. But yeah, there's a whole story with that, why that's there, why did I get that, and so forth, which we'll get into probably when I ever finally do like the part 2 to my room, like final room makeover video, which I'm sorry for those of you who've been around for a while, been waiting for that video. I'm sorry, it's coming eventually, soon. And then on the other side of my bed here, we just have another white stool, which is from Walmart that I painted white. And then on it, we just have this like Light Up A, which is from Michael's many years ago. And then we have another orange pumpkin, which is from Hobby Lobby. And then the candle is, again, by the brand Threshold from Target, which is in the scent Pumpkin Bourbon. And then over on this wall, if I cannot trip over my cord, on this wall we just have some guitars. If you guys don't know, I do play guitar. The guitar that's on the far right over there, that guitar was my very first guitar ever. It's a Yamaha. It's a little too big for me to play, but I still play it and I love it. It still has a great sound. And so yeah, and it's also electric too, which is kind of cool. And then the next one in the middle, which is a ukulele, that was kind of a spur of the moment kind of purchase. I kind of had like the idea of playing ukulele, and so I decided to get one, and I love it. And then this last one is a Taylor guitar. If you know what that is, it's a little bit more of a pricier guitar brand. And this was a gift for myself that I got from my 22nd birthday, I think I bought it for my 22nd birthday. And then just below that, we have this little yarn tapestry thing that I made. This is, I think all the materials are from Michael's or Walmart or both. I don't know. But yeah, and I made that. And then it's going to get a little dark. Sorry. This is my window. Again, sorry it's dark. But we have these curtains. If I move over here, maybe it'll be a little bit better. That's a little better. But we have these curtains on either side of the window. They're sheer curtains, which are from Target. And then the curtain rod, I think it's either from Walmart or Target. And then there's clips, which are from Walmart. Next to the window, we just have my piano, or keyboard, I should say. This keyboard was my, this is going to sound shocking. This was my high school graduation gift from my family. True, actually true. I love this thing. It was beautiful when I played it in the store, because we went to the store and they let me play a bunch of different pianos, found the one that I loved, and I loved this one, and so we went with this one. And yeah, and then on it we just have these pumpkins up here. These pumpkins are from a garland that my mom got. I want to say the garland was from Hobby Lobby, and then my mom didn't like them. I want to change them out. I want to like put different fabric on it. I just haven't found the fabric that I want to do, but I want to try to see if I can take the fabric off of these and replace it with new fabric for the design of my room. But yeah, we have this little felt board that I created with just a bunch of fall words that looks like a crossword puzzle. So yeah. And then underneath the piano, we just have this big fluffy pillow. My mom found this, I think it was at Home Goods, and she found it, fell in love with it. Or not, she didn't fall in love with it. I fell in love with it. I thought it was smaller than it really was, but she got it for me anyway. Moving over from my piano over to here, which is my dresser. Hi everybody again. We have my dresser. This is from the same furniture store as the shelf, just we painted it white as well. And then I changed out the handles. That's something I've done recently. And then on top we have this little tray. It's actually, this is gonna sound crazy, but that's actually a piece of tile for your floor. And then I just stuck two like modern like handles on him on either side to make it look like a little tray. And then we have this little lotion dispenser thing that is apple crisp scented. And then we have this little ceramic pumpkin, which is from Target. Yeah, Target. And then we have this side, we have this is actually supposed to be a soup bowl. I'm not using it as a soup bowl. I want to put something in it. I just haven't figured out what yet, but something's going to go in it. And then this is not complete. This is going to get a basket, or right now it's just sitting there like this, and I just haven't gone. So yeah. And then we have this mirror, which is my other mirror that I had before I got that guy. So yeah. And then above that, we just have this little like pumpkin display yarn thing that I made. It's hard to tell that they're pumpkins, but I made that. I thought it was super cute. And then we have this little tapestry thing that I made. I found this stick in my backyard. I thought it looked like a pitchfork and I thought it was perfect, so I added that and then made the leaves kind of look like they're falling. I thought it was super cute, but I made all this. Everything's either my backyard or Michael's. And then just below that, which is the very last thing in my room, which is this basket. The basket is from Home Goods. The white blanket is from Target. The orange pumpkin pillow is from Hobby Lobby. And then the orange plaid and white blanket is from Target. Yeah, I'll show you the other side of it. And that's that. And that brings us right back to the back of my door. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the room tour and maybe give you some ideas on how to decorate your room. And yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!